The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Arizona State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up, right, Chris? First play of the game, 75 yards and a touchdown. Man, could not start off any better for this offense.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception in a tie game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. First down here for this offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds. A solid break. Great play to set up his offense here.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. A handoff to the back. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Ducks will have to kick this away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. looking for his big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, ASU.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Making people miss. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He's on the run. Launches deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and
the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Secondary backed up off the ball now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires this one deep middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And it brings certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The Ducks are in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away curve, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They call the draw play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The back's got it on a counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. But they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kurt. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. call in this game. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half and get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Ball handed to the running back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, ASU. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Here they get set now to try the PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down. Looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 25. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Oh, a reverse.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
And he's hit just before the throw. Snags the quick throw. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Sun Devils' offense is on the move now. Going with the old counter run here. Running through the tackle. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Gonna run it. It's Morton. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. You can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough. Down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all.
Touchdown, ASU. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 10. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Play action here on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Arizona State 62, Oregon 27.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal.
Let's go!
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play that was scored in 1 play. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Morton. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Got it.
And the Sun Devils are on the move here.
Green 25.
Handing off on the draw play. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here.
Roll it.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs.
Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the 1st half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the 2nd half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Easy.
What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference